Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe and click the gray bell to receive the notifications. That way it'll notify you on your cell phone when I post and you guys can catch that. So I'm a little bit late on the March readings. I apologize, I was moving. This isn't really how my setup is going to be, but I couldn't wait to kind of get you guys some videos out. I also have really exciting news. I have a couple things to announce for you guys. Today we're going to be doing a part of the reading with a new tarot deck. This is called the Witch's Tarot. The creator of this deck, his name is Chris Madsen, and he goes by Burning Paper Hearts. I'm going to list the link of where you can buy this tarot deck and see more photos of it down below in the description box, so if you guys are interested. This is a major arcana deck, so it doesn't have all 78 cards, so we're going to use it as a clarifier today with our Rider-Waite. So we'll get more into that later. I also wanted to announce that next month in the readings for April, I will be doing a giveaway. So stay tuned for that. I really appreciate all of my supporters and the people who regularly follow me, and so I want to do a giveaway for my followers, all right? So stay tuned for that. Today's reading we're going to do is Gemini. This is going to be their money and career reading for the remainder of March. I'm fully aware March is halfway over, but we're going to do this anyways because I think it's important for us to see where we're transitioning from into March into April, because we're almost getting into spring. And so this is like a huge shift and transition, you know, just even in astrology. And that's why I think it's really important for us to go ahead and check on March. All right, so Gemini, I did already pre-shuffle these cards, so I'm going to go ahead and just get started. Okay. All right, Gemini. Okay, I have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. That's the first card, paired with the Knight of Cups. So we've walked away from something. There's something that you've walked away from. You probably might not have done it in March. You could have done this February, January, because this is past, but it was a completion. You have completed a cycle somewhere. That's where that 10 of Wands is. And it was like a really big weight lifted off your shoulders too, because it was just really heavy energy. It really just felt like it wasn't going anywhere, and it wasn't fulfilling for you, I believe, financially, emotionally, because with that Knight of Cups in the reverse, that's just not getting what you need. It's not getting the proper, you weren't even getting the proper things that you needed related to this, and you finally it came to an end, it came to a completion, and you don't really have to worry about it anymore. And I think that that was like a really big weight lifted off your shoulders. Now, like I said, this could have been a different job from the past. A lot of people switched careers because of the COVID and the pandemic. And so you might have, you know, done the same thing, because all of a sudden something that was working for you perfectly is no longer working for you at all. And so a lot of people had to switch careers and switch some things around. Now, the next two pairs of cards I have are the Lovers and the Nine of Swords. So this is why I feel like you accepted a new position, a new job. So the Lovers card in a career reading is a new position. It's a new job. It's kind of something entirely different. It's also a passion job. So this could be something that was really way more of interest to you. You're way more willing to devote time and energy to this rather than the other thing, the other job, because this is going to be something that's of more interest to you. It makes you happier. It's something you like versus something that you dread, right? But Nine of Swords. So you're still stressed out. You're still stressed out about this. It could be a money thing. Okay, you could be staying up late and you could be worrying about money or just how you're going to make this work. This could be something that you really, really want, you really want to do, but it could also be really confusing on how to structurize it and actually make it a legitimate source of income. That could be something you're going through. It's this passion. If it could also just be that you're wanting to leave, you're getting ready to do this process could actually go down and happen at the end of March, okay? It's for the last little remainder that we have. So let's go ahead and use this Witch's Tarot, and it does come with a booklet, so we're going to kind of do this unbox together. So this is your little booklet, and it has all the photos in here with the descriptions of what the cards are. I should give a disclaimer. There is some nudity in these cards. Chris is a photographer, and he does take amazing photos. But if you guys are triggered by anything like that, then you might not want to watch the rest of this. But this can show you kind of what it looks like in the booklet and the description of the cards. And it does kind of have like the reverse meaning versus like, so the good meaning, the upright and the reverse. So you can read this either way. For today, I am just going to read them all in the upright since they were already that way when I pulled them out. Okay, Gemini. They're still new, so they're still sticky. All right, here we go. So let's look at that 10 of Wands in the reverse. Gemini, March 2021. 10 of Wands in the reverse. I have the Mother. Okay, now let's go ahead and look in this really quick. Some of these cards, like I said, they're just the major arcanas, and then there are a few extra cards, okay? So this happens to be one of the extra cards that Chris made. All right, so we're looking at fertility, fulfillment, stability, and power. So like I said, with that 10 of Wands, you did it. You did it. You decided to create this different you, okay? You got the power, you got the strength to decide, hey, this is enough, this is completed, I'm going to do something else. And it takes a lot of strength to do that. It really, really, truly does, okay? So you have taken that strength and you've applied it, okay? Let's get a clarifier for this Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is for Gemini. The Hermit. All right, it wasn't fulfilling for you, like I said, okay? And so what's happened is you did kind of go into a personal area in yourself, in your shadow self, and took some time. Diligently worked for what it is that you want, did a lot of homework and studying of, you know, a certain position. Maybe you had to do training for this job. If not, you just looked into yourself and you did some transformation changes for you. This could be anything from like weight loss to replacing pharmaceuticals with, you know, more healthy alternatives, things like this. Okay, you've decided that that really wasn't working for you, and it really kind of fucked you up. It really kind of messed with you, right? So we're now going through a transformation. You realized, hey, this isn't working for me. This isn't me. And I feel like for some of you, Gemini, you know, that was like the darker side. You know, it kind of, you had to get yourself sort of an awakening to be able to transition, to accept this, you know, change and this cycle of completion. I don't think it was really easy for you, okay? Let's see why the Lovers is here. This is for Gemini. We have Temperance. So the new job, this new opportunity, 100% is going to make you very happy, and it's going to fulfill the cups. It's going to replace that, you know, Knight of Cups that's in the reverse. Whatever's not fulfilling for you or paying all the bills or comfortable, what it takes to make you comfortable. What's happening here is that this new opportunity, this new position, it is going to fill all of your cups. It is going to pay all of the bills. It's going to provide for you and your family. And it's going to make you happy. Like I said, it's a passion job. This is something that you're passionate about, something it's going to make you happy. It's going to fulfill you in every way that you need to be fulfilled. And you need to try not to be afraid of it, okay? Because now we're going into Nine of Swords, which is stress and anxiety and just worry, okay? You need to try not to be afraid of it. The tarot is 100% saying that this is really good for you, this opportunity. It's much better for you than the past opportunity. It's an awakening. It's going to bring more light and air and peace into your life, okay? So let's see why the Nine of Swords is here. This is for Gemini. The Star, again, and the Moon both came out. Interesting. All right. So the star is wish fulfillment. This is interesting because it's kind of correlating with the Aries reading I did earlier. They're really into having to be in tune with their light and dark side, and it looks like you are going through the same type of transformation. So the star is wish fulfillment. So you're stressed out about the wish fulfillment. You know, is this really my true calling? Is this really it? And it is. And you're so stressed out about it that you're almost talking yourself out of it and second guessing if this is really your star, your wish fulfillment, the true happiness that you need for the career in your life to give you the other things that come with a career that make you happy. Because before we can take care of our friends and family, we have to focus on self. Self comes first. If you're doing good with yourself, then you're going to do good and you're going to do better at work and you're going to do better at your career. Then you're going to be able to take care of all the other things. But first it comes with self. So that's stressful, right? If you're, for some people, it can be really stressful. So you're worried about, is this truly, truly happening? Is this really the direction and the path that I need to go down, that I need to take? And the tarot is telling you, yes, it's your wish fulfillment, okay? But you also just question. You question it, you question yourself, you worry. There's some things in the background. There might even be things that you don't know that's going on. It could be pertaining to, the job that I feel like you're completing or you completed. There could have been things in the dark that you didn't know about. There could have been deceit. But there can also be just a general need to go within and really just embrace that darkness with your light. Don't be so immersed in the darkness that you're not seeing the light. And don't be so, fixated on these beautiful things and that you're not seeing the darkness too. You need to have that equal balance of this dark and light, this shadow. And I think that stresses you out. One or the other or both, or being able to manage both. But I think that the tarot is very much indicating that this new opportunity for a new position is your passion job and it is going to work out for you. So if you're super stressed out that it's not going to work out, the tarot says that it will. So we're going to keep using the Witch's Tarot and we're just going to get a couple of more messages. We're going to see if the tarot just has any more random messages. This is for Gemini for March of 2021. Do we have any more messages for Gemini? The Magician. Okay, so we have wish fulfillment. So for some of you, you do use the tools and the essence in the frequency, like meditation and manifestations, okay? So keep manifesting. Keep utilizing your tools, your tarot, your mantras, and doing real manifestation work. I mean, it takes time and it takes a lot of practice. It does not happen overnight. You can't just do it once and think that it's going to magically appear. You have to really imagine, this is what I want. I already have it. This is going to work out. You have to tell yourself those things like with your manifestation, okay? And I see you doing it. I mean, you're coming, you're getting you're reading this tarot with me and we're having this moment, and I'm sure you're watching other tarot videos, and it's because you're seeking this guidance because you're in tune with the universe. You have the connection with the collection and the divine nation. Okay, now it's time to utilize the tools. Not stress out. If you stress out, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because you're going to kind of like think that into existence. So you have to try and do the other way if that's really what you want. If this is truly your wish fulfillment, then you need to be positive. Be very positive and exude positivity even when there is none. Make it, because you can always make positivity even if there isn't, if you want to. And when you do that, what you're doing is you're allowing more positive vibrations just trickle right into your field, all right? Let's see if there's any advice cards for Gemini before we wrap this up. Let's see if we have any advice cards for Gemini, March of 2021, money and career. What advice do we have? Okay. All right, so we have our wand card, all right? Kind of like the wand and the waxing of the moon. This is transition, okay? This is letting go of like negativity, letting go. Like I said, this is very correlating to it. You've got to try and let go of the fears and allow this time of the universe and the frequency to give you what it is that you're seeking, because you're almost putting a blockage. So you have to try to relinquish the blockage. You have to try and like let it down, let the guard down, relinquish the blockage, let it go. Because the frequency is trying to give you something. It's trying to give you a beautiful gift. And it is going to 100% take care of you. I believe that, okay? It's your wish fulfillment, temperance, the star, everything. So legitimately, this is really, really good. And I think that you should really try and process this and try and manifest on this. Because to me, it's going to give you everything that you need and more, okay? So I hope you guys like this reading, Gemini. If you did, please like this video. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I reply and read all of your guys' comments, and I love it. And again, if you guys liked this Witch's Tarot deck, I'm going to link it down below in the description box along with all my social media pages. And you guys can check out that. There's going to be a lot of good stuff down there. Really appreciate Chris for making this deck. It's so beautiful. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful March, and I'll see you guys again on the next video.